before we started working with you, we would go out and try to meet the different doctors, such as pulmonologists, cardiologists, sleep physicians. Very tough to get in with them. It took a lot of time to get in with them. They would send me a patient here or there. We would screen our own patients. I actually even started with a physical therapy chiropractic group where we went in partners. Now that we have gotten a lot of patients through your services, I'm referring these patients because I'm only a helper for the sleep physician. So now we're getting these patients not from them and referring them to the sleep physicians, to the pulmonologists. And because we're sending them so many patients, now they're reciprocating and we're getting that many patients back.
Okay. So did you find that having a system where you had, 50, 60, 100 plus leads a month coming in, did it change the dynamic of your conversations with physicians?
Oh, absolutely. Bottom line is, if you're not feeding the physician, they're not going to feed you back so quickly. It comes down to off the record, a money situation. So you know what, we started feeding these guys based upon all the different leads we're getting from you. And not only that, we made relationships with these patients that were CPAP intolerant. So there we go. The CPAP intolerant patients coming from Dr. Jones, who we've never met. And then we refer the patient back to Dr. Jones with an oral appliance for a titration study. All of a sudden, we're getting more and more connections with doctors we've never met before because we were able to get these patients that weren't part of a referral to us from a doctor to begin with.
Yeah.
It was really tough to meet with these sleep doctors and the different doctors that refer to you. And we had some patients in our office, but I wanted to do sleep full time because as a dentist, it takes the pressure off the back, off the neck. It's good money and it's less stress. So anytime you tell a dentist we can create less stress, less health problems, and more money, they're all in. And then I'm utilizing sleep. Now we're going to be doing 2-3 days of sleep. So I'm going to be cutting back in my practice. I'm bringing another doctor in to do the general dentistry, and I'm going to be cutting back in my practice. I'm going to be doing ortho and sleep. Yeah. So I'm going to be cutting down my stress, letting the other doctors do the work, and it's I'm going to live longer because of it.
Yeah, and I mean, you're focusing on things with a much better margin than general dentistry.
Correct, a much better margin than general dentistry. It's hard to go at it alone. I tried to go at it alone, and you can only get to a certain level doing it by yourself. Someone that can utilize your services, it just opens up a whole new world and everything explodes from there. Like I said, there's only a certain number of referrals, and it's tough to get from some of these doctors because they want to see patients being sent to them. But by utilizing your services and being able to get so many leads, and now I'm able to utilize the CPAP intolerant patient that comes to us, and I create a new lead, and we're sending patients back and forth. And that's what's going to generate the constant flow, is when we're sending patients to all these sleep physicians we don't know. And guess what? Now they said, oh, we got a new doctor that does appliances.
I think you and I have talked about this before, but dental sleep right now is what dental implants were 35, 40 years ago. It's on the cusp of just becoming massive. Absolutely massive.
You know what? With the proper tools and marketing that you have, there's no limit. You can make this a full sleep practice without having to do dental if you want, like I'm going to do. I'm bringing another doctor in to do the hard work. Let me do the easier work, which is higher margins.
Yeah. And the great thing is when you have a system that's bringing all those people into you, whether they're CPAP intolerant or they're experiencing the symptoms of obstructive sleep apnea and they don't know if they need something, but they're scared their doctor's going to put them into a CPAP, you have a chance, like you said, you're communicating with these physicians locally, you're creating awareness, and they're saying, who is this guy, Dr. Pinsky, who keeps sending us all of these OSA patients? Like, what is going on? All of a sudden, they're forced to recognize the efficacy of oral appliance therapy.
Oral appliance therapy works in 87% of the cases.
There you go. There you go. Absolutely. So yeah, this is definitely, it's just a huge opportunity. So far, getting into the results, what you guys have seen on average before you guys were working with us, how many appliances were you guys doing a month?
I think we were maybe doing 8 a month. Now we may do 8 a day.
That's insane. That's
Yes.
absolutely insane. So yeah, that's definitely, it's a testament to the benefit of educating people but also, knowing where to find those people.
Remember, most patients are uneducated when it comes to obstructive sleep apnea. You know when we're getting a lot of our leads from you? 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning. Why are we getting it then? Because these patients can't sleep, or their wife kicks them out of bed, and then they go and surf the internet. And,
what else can you do?
Right. So we're getting a lot of patients middle of the night that would like to make an appointment, but the rewards are tremendous. And health-wise, we all know as dentists the stress that we're under. Wouldn't it be nice to even, once you get going, you have a day where you're not bending over, your neck doesn't hurt a little bit, and you're actually doing something which is a high profit margin, and you're taking the stress out of what you do each day. I look forward to sleep.
That's great.